Hello, this is the video overview for Sunday, February 10th, Kids Under Construction. This week's story and bottom line is meeting people's needs based on the passage from 1 Peter chapter 4, 10 and 11. And the bottom line is look for ways to serve others. The first activity here is speedy service, kind of playing off of our always open restaurant theme. You want to divide your group into two, and then you're going to have a bunch of these cards that are kind of folded in half, so they're like a little tent. And there's a bunch of these. There's a whole bunch that are kind of all stacked together. But set up all these cards in the middle of the room, have one team on one side and have one team on the other. So each team is going to get a plate and then this map, or it's like an overview of like a family dinner table at a restaurant. So this is team one. They're going to have this on one side of the room. In the middle of the room, you're going to have all of the cards. And then on the other side of the room, you're going to have team two with their plate and their map. So the kids are going to relay race one at a time, carrying the plate as if it's like, you know, a tray that a waiter would have, carrying the plate, balancing it on their hand. They're going to get one of these cards, balance it on their plate, and then take it back and set it up. So hot coffee is going to go to Grandpa. So they're going to set it up by Grandpa. And then hand it off. The next kid's going to grab an item, bring it back to their team, and then the first team to get all the items kind of gathered around where the dinner table is, they're going to win. The teaching point behind this is just you have to pay careful attention to see who had ordered what in this game. Was it harder or easier than you'd expected? And the whole point is like looking at people's specific needs, not just kind of this, oh, everyone needs to be fed or everyone needs clothes on their back, but what do people really want and what do they really need? Looking at the specifics, and the parallel here is that each person has kind of a specific request, and just having a cheerful attitude about thinking about what others want, not just what we want to give them. The next activity is Help Wanted. You're going to need the blindfold eye mask, and then there are sound effect cue cards, some silverware, and some restaurant commotion sound effects prepared on the Roku. So it's a lot to kind of throw at you with this one. But basically, there's a blindfold mask. You can have one kid put this on and go out in the hallway, and then you're going to pick another kid in the group to whisper that kid's name, the kid with the blindfold mask. So you got little Johnny here with the blindfold mask. Another kid in the group is going to be whispering, Johnny, Johnny. All the other kids in your group, they can have some silverware and kind of clatter it and clang it and make some noise with that. There are some different roles with these bookmarks. So there's a cook, there's a server, and so you can pass these out to the kids in your group. So things you might hear the cook say, and then that kid would say, yo, I'm dropping a fresh basket of fries into the fryer. I need another tray of chopped greens for the salad bar. We got about 5 minutes left on the steak for table 11. So things like that. So the idea is that you're creating a lot of commotion, kind of a restaurant atmosphere, while one of the other kids is whispering the name of the kid in the blindfold. And they have to kind of wander around the room figuring out who it is that's whispering their name. To kind of add to this effect, on the Roku, we'll have this set up in each of the rooms. You want to go to the box that is restaurant sound effects, click that, click play. So that's about a 1 minute long track of just kind of people talking, some like Latin music playing. So you just want to have that fun environment that it's like the kids are in a restaurant. And the teaching point with this one is that you had to listen for the one person who needed your help, the person that was whispering your name. It's true that we can't help everyone, and sometimes we need to start to look for ways to serve others. It can feel a little overwhelming. So again, you just want to be teaching the kids to be on the lookout, to be proactive about meeting other people's needs and to seek out those people who are in need. The very last activity on your sheet is kind of a memory verse activity. If you go back to the Roku, there are 2 videos for the music video verse song. So you want to go to tutorial first, and you can click play from beginning. And then here's the guy that wrote the song, and he's gonna do like a quick 1.5, 2-minute tutorial.
The actions to serve are really quite simple. It goes like this. Each of you should use whatever gift you have received.
So you can play that video for the kids. He'll explain the motions to it. And then back out of that, go over to Serve Full Mix. Click play from beginning, and here's the actual song with him performing with the band and all that, and the kids can practice the motions that they just learned. It's a pretty fun, catchy song, and it goes with 1 Peter 4:10, which is the memory verse for this month. So each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others. So
Each of you should use whatever gift you have received.
So there you go. You can go through those 3 activities, end with that memory verse song, and that's it for this week. Sorry, it's a little bit longer video, but should be a good Sunday, should be a lot of fun, and we'll see you next time.